You don't even notice it happening at first, but overthinking is quietly stealing your life while you sit there believing you're being careful. It feels productive. It feels responsible. But what if the very thoughts you trust to protect you are the same ones trapping you in a loop you can't escape? Imagine lying in bed at 2:17 a.m., staring at the ceiling, replaying a conversation that happened 8 hours ago, analyzing every word, every pause, every facial expression, wondering if you sounded weird, if they secretly judged you, if you just ruined something important without realizing it. Meet Alex. Nothing dramatic about Alex. No big trauma story. Just a normal person with a normal life. Except Alex's mind never turns off. Before sending a simple text, Alex rewrites it 5 times. Before making a decision, Alex imagines 10 different outcomes, most of them negative. And the scary part? Alex believes this is intelligence, being careful, being aware. But slowly decisions become exhausting. Opportunities start slipping away. Conversations feel like performances. And the mind that was supposed to help starts feeling like an enemy. Here's where it gets uncomfortable. Overthinking isn't actually about thinking too much. It's about feeling unsafe with uncertainty. Your brain would rather create endless fake problems than sit with the discomfort of not knowing what will happen. So it pretends analyzing equals control. It tells you, if you just think a little more, you'll avoid pain. But notice what really happens. The thinking doesn't remove anxiety. It feeds it. Every thought creates another thought. Every answer creates another question. And suddenly, you're stuck in a maze your mind built to protect you. Alex realizes this one day in the smallest moment possible. Standing in a grocery store aisle, frozen, trying to pick between 2 brands of cereal, like the decision somehow matters more than it does. That tiny moment reveals something deeper. It's not about cereal. It's about fear of regret, fear of making the wrong move, fear of being responsible for discomfort. And once you see that, you can't unsee it. The overthinking was never about the decisions themselves. It was about avoiding the feeling that comes after them. But here's the twist most people never discover. The brain doesn't calm down when you find the perfect answer. It calms down when you prove you can survive imperfect ones. Alex starts experimenting with something uncomfortable, making small, slightly messy decisions on purpose, sending the text without rereading it 5 times, choosing quickly, letting conversations end without replaying them. And at first, the anxiety spikes. It feels wrong, reckless even. But then something strange happens. Nothing catastrophic follows. The feared outcomes don't arrive. The world doesn't collapse. And slowly the brain learns a new lesson. Uncertainty isn't dangerous. So if you're stuck in your head right now, try this. When you catch yourself looping, don't argue with the thoughts. Don't try to solve them. Instead, shift your focus to action so small it feels almost pointless. Move your body. Send the imperfect message. Make the decision before your brain finishes its dramatic prediction. Overthinking survives on delay. Action starves it. And the more evidence you give your mind that imperfection is survivable, the quieter that mental noise becomes. Alex isn't suddenly fearless. The thoughts still show up sometimes, but they don't feel powerful anymore, because Alex understands something you're starting to realize too. Peace doesn't come from controlling every outcome. It comes from trusting yourself to handle whatever outcome appears. And that shift is where freedom begins. If this made you see your own thoughts a little differently, make sure you subscribe.